Horse racing is a great example of how visualization can guide an investigation. Connections between those who own, train, and care for the animals suggest where and why collusion might have taken place. In this video, we'll see how an investigator using graphic SAR can start by searching for one individual and expand to visualize their network. In the original CSV table, we can't immediately see connections between trainers and owners. However, expressed as graph data, we can rapidly explore and visualize relationships between the people involved as a 3D graph network. Now, for context, we downloaded this sample dataset from horseracingdatasets.com/racing. We go down to the 2018 Triple Crown nominations. And once we download it at CSV, we can import it into graphic SAR, map our schema, and then save it back to Neo4j. From there, we can then start to search our database. So we're going to start off with searching a person of interest, a POI, as some people say. And we go to the top left here on our search bar, and we can type in a name, a first and last. Here in this case, it's Richard Mandela. And you can see that he pops up under trainers. So if we select his name, we create a node in a graph space with his name and all the information. We can center in on him by clicking center to on the bottom nav. And now that we have him selected, we can begin to expand upon relationships. Here, if we go down to expand, we can select the relationship has trainer here and pull in horses associated with Richard Mandela. Here we can see that's 5 different horses. Now these are all just first degree connections, and we can continue walking down those degree of connections. If we go to the right legend here, we can select horses, and as a shortcut, right click to expand again, and here we have 2 different relationships. One is going to bring in the owners of those horses, so we're going to select just has owners and click expand again. And now you'll see that we have owners associated with those horses connected to Richard Mandela. Now it doesn't stop there. We can continue expanding to include more information. So the more we go out, the more horses, the more trainers we will also pull into the graph. Once we've expanded upon all the relationships, we can now see the full network. And this is just the beginning. So now we've just visualized an entire network of connections between the people involved in specific racing roles. And in the next video, we'll dive deeper into the analysis. So stay tuned and learn more at Kineviz.com.